Attack on Titan has one of the greatest plot twists of all time. AOT undoubtedly has one of the most insane and memorable plot twists in all of anime, and I'd even go as far as to say possibly all of fiction itself. With Season 4 Part 3 of the anime finally coming out, I see it fit for me to discuss this plot twist from Part 2 of Season 4 and why it's just so good. Before we go any further though, I do want to put a spoiler warning here just in case you haven't watched Attack on Titan or just aren't fully caught up, because the reveal is much better when you actually witness it yourself instead of just hearing me talk about it. So this is your final warning. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get into this. Isayama is a great author. If you don't know, this is the writer of Attack on Titan, and the way he writes is very, very intriguing. He's really good at distracting the audience or the reader with other important things that are happening in the story to draw your attention away from the main point until it's time to be revealed. And when he does reveal these things, it's always perfectly timed within the story. He didn't only do this with the big Eren plot twist, which I'll get into in a minute, but far before this huge plot twist that broke the anime community for a while, there was the Reiner and Berthold twist, where we found out that they were actually Titan shifters the entire time. Before this reveal, there was so much happening in the plot that drew our attention as the audience away from what was really about to happen. So instead of the community focusing on Reiner and Berthold, we were distracted because we had just found out that Ymir was also a Titan shifter, and she was the first reveal of a Titan shifter since Annie, which took place a pretty long time before Ymir was revealed. And on top of this reveal, we were also distracted because the fight that led up to Ymir's reveal, the battle to protect the Survey Corps, which in itself was super intense and drew our attention away, distracting us even further. With all this happening and us as the audience wondering what role Ymir would end up playing since she was a Titan shifter now, we could have never guessed that Reiner and Berthold would come out as Titan shifters as well. Isayama played this perfectly, keeping us focused on something entirely different than what was about to come. And he uses this same strategy on the Eren plot twist. Come Season 2, 3, and the beginning of 4, we as the audience were hyper focused on the Founding Titan, and the Founding Titan's abilities, not even stopping to think for a second that there may be more to the Attack Titan than what we already know. Now in hindsight, it probably makes sense. Every other Titan that we see has something unique about them, except of course the Attack Titan, which is pretty much just a copy of the female Titan. And us as the audience didn't think anything of it because, well, we know that Eren possesses the Founding Titan, who was meant to be like the end-all be-all final boss Titan. So the Attack Titan just kinda takes a backseat in our brain and we just see it as a vessel for Eren to use in a fight, and that's about it. Taking this even further, as Season 4 really gets underway in Part 2, we start to focus on Zeke and think that he has tricked Eren into giving him the power of the Founding Titan. And as far as we know, Eren is gonna lose. And then we see everything from Zeke's point of view and how he tricked and brainwashed Eren, and we start to think that Zeke is actually running the show and not Eren this entire time. But then we get to this point in history where Grisha eats the royal family, and it's revealed that the Attack Titan's actual power is to see its future holders' memories.
Each of the 9 is unique, distinguished by a certain trait. The power of the Attack Titan offers us brief glimpses into the lives of those yet to inherit it, meaning it allows us to witness events in the future.
And as an audience, thoughts start swirling in our heads. What does this mean? What does he know? What is about to happen? And then Grisha says that he cannot bring himself to eat children. And now more thoughts are racing through our heads. You're thinking, this isn't what happened, this isn't how the story goes, and even Zeke is confused and questioning how it's possible that the past is changing right before his very eyes. Then we realize that this is actually what happened. The past isn't changing. Eren wanted this to happen as he kneels down next to Grisha and tells him exactly what he has to do, and the deed is done. Eren's plan is in full motion, and Grisha tells Zeke that only Eren will get what he wants.
You're here watching me now, right, Zeke? From here on out, nothing is going to go the way you'd hoped. Eren will get everything he wants. What do you mean? How could you know?
Then the rumbling occurs as Eren takes the form of the Founding Titan, and now we're left to Season 4 Part 3 to finish this story off for us. That's pretty much going to do it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, a like would be much appreciated, and if you want more Attack on Titan content, make sure to let me know in the comments. And also consider subscribing. Also, let me know how you feel about this plot twist. I know some people don't like it, but me personally, I really enjoy it. I thought it was super well written and was just an insane revelation that changed everything we thought that we understood about the series. But yeah, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Trippy out. Thanks for watching. Peace.